Hi guys, it's Jasmine and today I'm back with another video. This time all about my started lock journey. I'm new on my journey. I'm 7 weeks in, so we're almost at the two month mark. So even though I'm new, I think there are some things that I can say and recommend to help those of you who are thinking about it or just starting out like me. So if you're interested in seeing those tips, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I wrote down 4 things that I think are helping me on my starter lock journey, because it definitely is a journey. And there are many days where I wake up and I think, what am I doing? And so, and also things that I think have helped me that I did before I made the decision and actually went through with it. So I'm going to go through those 4 tips. The first tip is to be realistic with yourself. So this is something you need to do before you start your locks yourself or before you go to a loctician. You need to be realistic about your expectations. You need to be realistic about how comfortable you are doing something new and drastic. For the longest, I was heavily considering lock extensions just because I really didn't feel like I could make it through the lock journey and short hair and awkwardness and things of that sort. Like most Black women, I'm very particular about my hair. If I do not like my hair, I don't feel good about myself. Now that in itself is problematic, and we as a community should work on that, but that's a whole different type of video, right? If I don't like my hair, I don't feel good. And most times, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna take it out. If I'm really not messing with it, if a few days pass or a week passes and I still haven't found myself to be comfortable with it, I'm gonna take it out. So my thought was, if I don't get lock extensions and I have to go through that awkward phase, or I feel like I look like a boy, or I feel like I look like an old lady, I'm gonna take these locks out. Really, it was my loctician who kind of talked me out of it. I don't know if you probably can't tell because my hair is so shrunk. But I have really thick hair. My hair like straightened is probably about like right here. And she said, lock extensions are really for the girls with short hair. You have a lot of hair. I don't really know if you want to go through with lock extensions. You really don't need it. Once your hair grows out, it'll be long, it'll be thick. And so she kind of talked me out of it. Also, like the price, because lock extensions are not cheap. So I was thinking about the price. I was like, you know what, Jasmine, we're just gonna go for it. And at the end of the day, if I really don't like it, I will have to spend $200, and I can just $200 is a lot of money, but it's not as much as me spending anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 for lock extensions. So I decided to go through with it and to just try it out and to see what it was going to look like, with the thought that I might not be able to commit, but I was aware of that, right? So you should be realistic with yourself about your own expectations and what you think you can handle. Okay. One other thing I would say before I move on to my next tip is, I think locks are an investment. I'm hoping that this can be my forever hair. Like, I went through with locks because I was tired of wearing synthetic hair. I didn't want to go back to relaxers. I kind of just wanted it to be all me. That being said, I don't think I would make it through this journey if my hair had been any shorter. Okay, because we're real shrunk, right? We're real shrunk. We could shrink even more, honestly. We might shrink even more. But I really think I would have struggled if my hair was any shorter than this. And so, because locks are an investment, if you really want to go the traditional route, all natural, no lock extensions, no instant locks, any of those types of things, I would say, again, be realistic with yourself. And if you know you're going to be more comfortable with longer hair, grow your hair out, right? It's a process. You're investing your time into getting the look that you want. So if you know that you're going to be more comfortable with longer hair, just grow your hair out. Keep rocking the protective styles, rock the wigs, whatever. And then when your hair gets to a length where you're going to be comfortable with the shrinkage that you're going to experience, then switch over to locks. It's all about, like, every journey is different. No journey is the same, and you should not be shamed in how you should have your journey. Like, not every person has a spiritual journey when it comes to locks. Some people want to embrace their roots, but it's going to take them time to get there, right? Do what's best for you and what's going to make you feel most beautiful and most comfortable. Okay. Second tip, and this is something that I like, the second tip I have, let me start there. I'm jumping ahead of myself. The second tip I have is to reimagine how you look. Re-envision how you look. Now, this is sort of an awakening I had very recently. So before I decided to get my starter locks, I was always rocking Marley twist. I love Marley twist. I've been natural now for about, this will be my 5th year natural. I think, yeah, I did the big chop in 2016. Oh, hold up. Not 2016, 2018. And I've been rocking Marley twist since then. Once I got on YouTube University and I learned to do my own hair, oh my gosh, Marley twist all the time, right? Because $30 for a style I can wear for 4 weeks, take it out, wash my hair, put it back in. And so I was used to having, you know, like gorgeous hair to my waist all the time. And how I looked with waist length Marley twist and how I look with this sort of kind of short, I don't know, layered pixie cut. I did not cut my hair, by the way. That's just how my hair naturally is kind of layered. How I look with this is totally different. And so I had to completely reimagine like how I looked and how I wanted to look. So knowing that my hair has such a big effect on how I see myself and how other people see me, I have done some things to my appearance to kind of help me, how should I say, help me get to this new version of myself. You know, they say when a woman changes her hair, she's about to change her life. Now, you may not be about to change your life, but you're definitely changing a big part of you. And so for me, reimagining how I looked meant, one, embracing this new short hair, right? I'm trying my best. I have like decided I like it to the side and I like it with some like a few twists to the back and the rest down. I've also learned that I do not really like retwist styles right now. So all future retwists, I'm just going to get a retwist without a style and I'll do it on my own. That's something else you should figure out if you like retwist styles or if you like your hair down, if you like your hair better down and you're doing your own styling, figure that out for yourself. But I also have like done other things to make myself feel more comfortable, more beautiful. I don't wear makeup every day, but I have started, wearing mascara daily. You might look into lashes, so that'll help make you feel better. I've also changed up my style quite a bit, so I find myself dressing a lot more feminine because the short hair was making me feel kind of boyish or just kind of like not put together, which doesn't make any sense. That's totally in my head, but that's just how I was feeling. And so I found myself purchasing clothes that have like this sort of like square neckline, which I think is really feminine, or like a V-neck, scoop neck. I find myself wearing a lot more dresses and skirts, and I took myself on a little shopping spree to kind of help me get to this new look that I was envisioning for myself. And I will tell you, it has helped me so much, and I feel so much better with my new clothes and my new haircut. It's like a new me, and walking towards the new version of myself versus trying to like make myself squeeze into how I used to look has been so much better for my mental health. And it's just so much more realistic, right? Because you're just constantly trying to convince yourself, I look good, I look good, I look good. And you don't think you look good. But you need to actively be doing things that are going to make you feel attractive, that are going to make you feel confident, that are going to make you feel like you like how you look. So that's another tip. Reimagine your look and go after it. The third tip is not from me. It's from Keisha Charmaine, who has a YouTube channel. She's been on YouTube forever. She's got what we all want, gorgeous, long, thick butt length. I think she actually just cut her hair, so maybe it's waist length now. I don't know, locks, right? But I was watching her video, and it was like a lock encouragement video. It's actually pretty recent. I guess I'll link it in the description below. But she said something that really spoke to me. So she was talking about people who say, I can't start the lock journey because I'm not patient. I have to wait, 5 years to get my hair your length. I gotta wait 10 years to get my hair that length. I gotta wait. And she said, you're not waiting. You're living your life and your hair is growing in the background. You're not waiting. Your hair is growing in the background. I think that framing of the lock journey is so important because if you just feel like you're waiting, and locks, they take years to mature, years to get past all the shrinkage, and when your locks finally drop and you start to get that length, it's going to take years for that to happen. And if you feel in your mind and your heart like, I'm just waiting to look good, I'm waiting to feel good, to do that for several years is unrealistic. So I think that kind of ties back into what I said about reimagining how you look. You need to look good in the moment, and you have to tell yourself that you look good in the moment, and you have to do things to make yourself look good in the moment. And your hair is just going to grow, and the hair is going to change, and how you envision yourself is going to change. And that's just the beautiful thing about beauty and fashion and lifestyle, is because we get to change as our lives change. And so I think that's a great tip from Keisha Charmaine. You are not waiting on your hair to grow. Your hair is growing in the background. Live your life and look how you want to look in that moment. So if you got to rock the short hair, go figure out, what does it look like for me to look good and look confident in short hair. The last thing is confidence. So, confidence, for real, only person that can give you confidence is yourself. But I really feel different when I walk into a room and I say, you know what? I'm rocking this hair. I did my makeup. I got my new wardrobe. This is the new me. People are going to get used to the new me. Like, when I walk into a room and I tell myself that, I just feel so much better than cowering and like being like, oh my gosh, is it sticking up? Oh my gosh, is it shrinking? Like, I feel so much better when I just own it, basically. And so that's like my last tip, is to just own it. Reimagine how you look. Live your life with your hair growing in the background, and just be confident, own it. This is the hair God gave you. It's the hair that grows out of your scalp. Mine shakes and moves. I'm thankful for it. And for me, this is really helping me embrace the starter lock journey. And I'm not so worried about, when is my hair going to get long, or when am I going to regain the length? Because with locks, you're losing length, right? I've lost a lot of my length because of the shrinkage. I'm not thinking about that, or I am thinking about that, but I'm embracing how I look in this moment. I'm going to embrace how I look in 6 months. I'm going to embrace how I look in a year. And if I have to readjust by, changing my look, changing my fragrance, changing my makeup style, doing my nails, whatever it is, I'm going to do that to make myself feel good, and to embrace this lock journey, because I know that this is something that I want. I know it's something that I want. I know that I'm going to embrace this, but I really am going to love when my hair is, down my shoulders, down my waist. I'm going to own every stage of this lock journey. And these are just some tips to help those of you who are starting out and who are struggling. It's bigger than hair. It can be your full wardrobe. It can be a mindset change. It can be a heart change, a spiritual change. But remember, you're in control of your journey, and so you do what's best for you to feel your best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.